Breathing toxic air full of pollutants does not cause any deaths. This is not a parody news. This is the official statement by Ministry of Environment in response to a question by Congress MP Randeep Surjewala. Responding to an unstart question by the Rajya Sabha MP inquiring the number of deaths in India due to pollution in the last 5 years, the Ministry of Environment said there is no conclusive data to establish a direct correlation of death exclusively to air pollution. Let's quickly fact check this claim. The Lancet Countdown on Health and Climate Change for 2025 reveals that over 17 lakh Indians died in 2022 due to exposure to PM 2.5, a deadly particulate pollutant. The death toll is 38% higher than the corresponding figure in 2010. More people die because of pollution every year in India than COVID. Let that sink in. Additionally, 1 in 7 deaths in Delhi in 2023 was linked to air pollution as per data released by the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation. Now, after looking at these alarming numbers, the government might pull out its convenient rhetoric that all of these are foreign rankings and foreign data sets. Therefore, I want you to look at Ministry of Health's advisory on air pollution that quotes India's very own Indian Council for Medical Research, which said that 1.7 million deaths in 2019 are attributable to air pollution. How does the government respond to that? And talking about Delhi's severe pollution, several senior doctors of AIIMS have said that the situation is no less than a public health emergency.
It is important for everybody to know. Of course, now everybody does know what are the health effects or the health bad effects of poor air quality. Everybody knows now, but it's a process and one needs to be aware about it again and again. It needs to be reinforced for people, especially for the kids and for everybody. They should know the harm that this brings, because only when we start working at the grassroots level also this problem can be taken care of. As far as the problems, health effects are concerned, again now it can affect every part of the body. It goes without doubt that environmental pollution will affect every organ of the body. It can affect any age, right? In fact, even before birth, it can start harming the child even before birth, right up to the end of life. And again, there is, I think, substantial evidence, not direct, but there is evidence that it definitely reduces the lifespan.
A normal AQI according to WHO standards is the one between 0 to 50, but multiple reports have repeatedly pointed out that Indian cities have an AQI far higher. And this is precisely the reason why dozens of Indian cities make it to the list of top most polluted cities in the world. Therefore, in such a situation, by not acknowledging pollution and fatalities due to pollution as a real problem, the Modi government is choking its ambition of making India a Vishwaguru. Harsh for Mojo Story.